me to be able to see where it is. Or I don't think I wanted to do... No, that's right. Alright, let's throw you guys into speed the fuck up. Calm down, mate. It's not even like that. Fucking polar bears over here, like, having a bitch about stuff. Inspired creativity, that's fine. I figure if they can blast through, like, researching something and building something, that would be great. The other cool thing, too, is that I can probably super ultra speed them up for building the ship part, maybe. As long as I have, like, the majority of it, I could do that. Okay, we may not have a lot of marble blocks, which means that people actually have to do shit with marble blocks. We've got some. Alright. What have we got? And we got enough hats? 52 hats. Seeing like one poor quality one. I know there's 3 in here. If it's 52, there's 2. Where is that one? 3. We might wait for like 1 or 2 more. Wait until it's like 55, give or take. And then we should have enough good and normal and above to take out to the quest. Because I'm seeing about like 4 poor quality ones. And how many have we got left on this bill? It's like 60 odd. So yeah, we'll catch up to that pretty fast. They should also be making jackets. They're making parkas and crap, so everybody should be sort of warm. Now, where the fuck else do I want to put some stuff? Hey, LT Jackal. And Raiders? What are you guys doing? The Jackal Raid. The houses of packhounds are calling. Welcome in, hello. What are you guys up to? I'm gonna assume perhaps RimWorld, maybe? I feel like today was a RimWorld day for you, perhaps. What are you guys up to? The curious shapes. Was it? Oh, really? It's kind of on brand for what I do, honestly. I like doing a lot of diamonds and stuff, and this is just a short 1-week run game for my Build-a-thon event, so yeah. Also, speaking of curious shapes, I have a cat cutie mark on my map, so yeah. I like finding a natural shaped rock formation and then like turning it into like an obvious shape and stuff. So yeah, it's fun. Most of my bases have one. One of them didn't, and I like stayed there for like over a year. It was nuts. Yeah, what were you up to? It was an alien VOD broke and colony died, so I showed chat my offline colony, and I guess that's just for stream now, maybe. Oh yeah. So it's merged into the realm of being seen, is it? Yeah, anybody that's like new and stuff, I'm doing a Build-a-thon event. I usually stream RimWorld on Tuesday nights, which is today. It's just that this is not my main colony. My main colony normally has like 300 plus colonists for core game and crap. And in that one, I'm trying to head towards the landed ship quest. This is a one-shot week where I'm streaming 5 days this week for 8 hours at a time. And I'm trying to get this colony to essentially build up a base, research what we need, build up defenses, defend the base, and like build a ship, and then try to get off colony, like off world and stuff. So I don't know how well that's going to go because I've never done like build a ship, and I haven't got to the landed ship quest myself yet either. So yeah, I don't know what I'm in for, but I'm trying to get to a point where we have like a stable kind of like base where nobody's about to like break and leave. It would be so funny if I have a mental break and I fucking leave, right? But also I've been doing like what do you call it? I've been cremating all the corpses, so maybe my person should like go to sleep instead. But yeah, you're welcome to like lurk around and spawn some stuff, and yeah, if you want to check out like some of the event information and whatnot, I have that on my socials, Blue Sky, Instagram, in Discord, on my YouTube community post page, all that business. Or I can bring it up on stream if you guys like redeem it and whatnot. So yeah, that's what we're up to. Individual pawn of tiny specks in the character bar. It's crazy. Oh yeah. Well, I don't have a photo of like the last location what we're up to, but this was the location we just moved from for my main colony. I don't know how many was in that picture. I can't remember off the top of my head at the moment. I'm still kind of waking up. I didn't get a lot of sleep today, and my neighbors were like being super noisy. So I haven't had like a huge heap of sleep, and I'm just like, you know. Thank you for the follow. I also like the ho-woo. I find that amusing. I find it great. Let me have some of my drink. Hold on. So yeah, it's been a couple of years since I've really built a base. Like last year during, what do you call it? Last year during my Build-a-thon event, I played my main colony. And then we unlocked to do like an 8-hour Rimconnect chaos stream, which was basically like I tried to keep a colony alive in a box while everybody just spawned everything and tried to kill it, right? And it was like several hours of that. I had like 3 colonies that night. It was great fun. That's usually what I do with Rimconnect. I'm not used to using Rimconnect to advance a colony, and I haven't started, like legitimately started a colony for a while. So remembering like getting people in, like a lot of people in at a time and allocating this, like I have had like 20 prisoners at a time before, but I don't usually allocate them all at once. They come in one at a time. And same with this kind of things, making sure daytime is nighttime and stuff like that. This colony, they're allowed to have anything the fuck they want. My main colony, they're not allowed to have drugs in any capacity. So I'm constantly beating the shit out of them. One of my people here is addicted to ambrosia, and somebody else got alcohol addiction from one beer. And I'm like, fantastic. So I've got a couple of people that have got addictions in the colony. And yeah, I'm a bit rusty starting. Because like my main colony is like nearly 2.5 years at this point old, IRL time. So I don't really remember what to do to begin with. I'm used to having a very large, very stable colony, you know. My main woo, craziest coyote around. Well, not crazy though, just normal colony where we kidnap random travelers, brainwash them, cut their eyes and style the event horizon, and they research for us. They must have liked that beer. Must have been a fucking good beer, yeah. It was life-changing, I would say, for that individual. Yeah, so when I take prisoners, I don't take slaves, I don't cut off legs, I don't do cannibalism. I do try to give them generally a nice prison. And this location we've got like, this is a hospital / prison. So when I don't have prisoners, it's a hospital kind of thing, which I don't know if I can make like vitals monitors and shit yet. Not yet. Although I can make the orbital trade beacon. Hold on. I'm gonna make this motherfucker. I kind of want to put it somewhere in the middle-ish. I kind of want to put it, you know what, we should put it here, because then it will off-center that thing. There we go. Okay, we'll put it there, and we'll put one of these. I guess we're gonna need 2. That's okay, we'll put 2 in here. There we go. Do cannibals every time. Every raid is a free buffet. The thing is, when you have like 300 odd colonists, and like a couple of them are cannibals, and that's a real problem if you let them have the meal. Because let's say like if you get raided, right, and you kill like the raiders and stuff, like most of your colonists won't care as much about them, but they will be like, somebody ate a person, and everybody just freaks out for like, I think it's like 5 or 6 days or something like that. When you scale that up to like 300 people, it's a lot to deal with. Whereas if like somebody in your colony dies and that motherfucker fucking goes and eats them, holy shit, you better fucking believe that colony is gonna try to fucking end itself. I've had that a couple of times, and it is something. It is a lot to deal with. It is endless. Whereas at least in this situation, like, it's such a small group. I do think I've got like maybe 1 or 2 cannibals in here. Fuck knows who, because like everybody's got the same name. But yeah, somebody in here is probably one. I might get the floors in here too. Don't do cannibals, but I still butcher all the human corpses, sell the human leather and meat. See, I don't do that either. I don't like peel them. Like, it also upsets my other colonists. Like, the thing is, like, I have a shit ton of cooks. Like, in my colony of Asura, I have probably about 50 odd people at a time for any particular task. So I always have somebody available, but I could almost fucking bet you not that the moment I say, hey, can you go and peel this specific thing, it's not going to be the person that's cool with peeling that specific thing, you know? So yeah, I just don't do it. The same with like organ harvesting. I can't do that. Obviously in this one, maybe. Like if they're a prisoner, maybe. You know, but yeah, not at Asura's scale. There's a lot of stuff that's just dangerous to do at that point. I also did take one prisoner. This is Red. We took them earlier. There are only colonists that's come from the world of like the map kind of thing. Like I spawned myself in. I have a name and game colonist. So for anybody that doesn't know, I'm Aprillic, and my avatar's name is Kelly Venus. So if you see her in your game, that's my name and game character. I can walk into anybody's game that owns RimWorld and shit. So I spawned her. We got, it took like, I counted it was like 9 minutes of trying to find her. Normally it's faster, but then everybody else has spawned in somebody, and then we took in Red, and Red's the only person that's like not a spawned person, I guess you could say. So yeah, that's what we're up to at the moment, and I'm trying to build some like basic stuff. I need to get some cotton to be able to get them some recreational stuff. I'm trying to build the floors, which are running out of marble, and I'm trying to make them some longevity foods, like some packaged survival meals and stuff. Yeah, I'm just trying to get them like to have like stable excess kind of stuff, so that they can kind of be able to safely like bunker down and whatever, you know. Very sure I am cannibal. Well, you're colonist, or just, I shouldn't ask that, but it's like in general, you know. When you're playing RimWorld, there's so many questions. Like, there's a bunch of words that I have to have like banned and shit in chat, because Twitch has a legitimate really big problem with them, but they're common phrases or words spoken in the game, and it's always like, I understand Twitch, but you've clearly never played RimWorld, you know. It's always like super obvious. Anyway, my only problem with this particular map that I've got, that I feel that I've got with this, is I have this like waterway system here, and I've built very close to it, and I don't know if I can maybe defend it, but not very well. I also don't do kill boxes and stuff, so I think I might try to do that, but I don't know. I'm definitely going to try to at least encapsulate it, because I do understand that the big raids and shit that you will get eventually are gonna probably be bad, and I do have to kind of water those down a little bit. But yeah, I haven't done any like kill box stuff. It's kind of like how I'm just starting to dabble with hydroponics in like my 4th location in Asura. You know, I just haven't needed to, so I haven't done it. I also don't know how far I want to go down here, because I could cut it off here and I could put a bunch of solar in here, and it would make for a very, very well defended place. Although, if I was to just disconnect that and probably just I don't know if I want, I guess we could take it up by like 1. If I was to grab just this, and I was to go like that, I think I'd have to take it up by 1 there. That would be the maximum amount perfectly centered that I could probably defend-ish, which would allow me to have a very small, like, I could bring that up if I wanted to. I just like how this thing looks. Because it kind of looks like the cat looks like it's going to like jump on it or pounce on it or something, and it amuses me. Also, I guess more chickens have hatched. That happened. It's so fucking funny. I have so many like little chicks in this game, and I only have like 5 hens. But like I have like 50 something in Asura, and I have no hatchable chickens because there's just so many like meat-eating predators non-stop. It's very fascinating to me, you know. Would never genuinely cannibal IRL. Science says it changes your brain chemistry, it messes you up. That's pretty interesting. I didn't know that it changes your brain chemistry and shit. But, yeah. I don't know. Sometimes, like, I think when I, like, ask questions like this, it's, like, slightly in jest, but it's also just, like, a fucking point of curiosity kind of thing. It's one of those, like, I can't help but ask, you know, moments. It's in game. Sorry, I was getting some leftover Mongolian beef. It made me. That sounds pretty fucking good. I had a half a fucking protein bar just before. I'll eat the other half during the, I don't know, during the 15-minute break in a few hours. And out of nowhere, I got hit with like fucking fish sensation flavors like afterwards. And I'm like, ugh, what the hell? I need to like have a read of what was actually the protein in this bar, because it was supposed to be strawberry flavored, you know. It was kind of strawberry flavored when I ate it. It just wasn't very strawberry flavored after I ate it, you know. I'm a little concerned about that. Not like deeply concerned, not concerned enough to not continue to eat it, but I have questions, and that bar packaging better have answers, you know. But anyway, I think if this is about the maximum size I could defend, if I was to sandwich this down, it would be like this top half. But yeah, this is like the dead center. This is the maximum I could probably build to, I think. If I was going to build up more stuff, I could keep it kind of balanced. I also really want to, hold on. No, not that. I was going to take a screenshot for a second there. I'm like, I wanted to do this design in one of my bases, but I could never figure it out because I was so fucking fried trying to house like 200 odd fucking people. What is it? There, that button. All right, hold on. Let me go in a little bit more, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it all on screen. Kind of close enough. There we go. I can probably work it out. I want to replicate this shit sometime later, so as long as I've got a screenshot of it, I can figure it out. So, yeah, anyway, this is how I like design stuff. I haven't really designed on the fly in game for a while. Like if I wanted to, I could have also taken out this square on the outside and it would have looked more like pushed in kind of thing, but this is fine, you know. Documentary thing about a woman in Japan, I think it was, who was paid to share a room with this random guy for a month, and they told after he was a genuine cannibal. I mean, I think in that case, like, as long as he's not eating you, I guess that's okay, you know? It's probably not, but, like, I'm just saying, like, as long as he's not, like, going to eat you and shit, not that much of a concern, I guess. Each their own situations. I'm like, I'm kind of blasé about a lot of things. I'm like, whatever the fuck other people do, as long as it's not impacting me or my loved ones or something like that, it's like I don't really care too much. It's whatever. I don't know if this is exactly the same as what I did before, but I will try to get these built up. You know, I didn't know that I could put these on not built walls. I haven't tried before. I could have just done that before. So that's a good question. If they build they shouldn't theoretically build the light before they build the rest of it, should they? I haven't lined it up like that before. I'm curious. What? There we go. RimWorld musics. I was going to say, I'm like, where is the game ambience? But that's fine. I don't know how to feel about being told after the month. Probably more upset about it not being disclosed. The other thing too is just like, even if they're a genuine cannibal, in the entire month that person stayed, if no cannibalism actually took place, it's just something that like they've done in the past and will do again in the future. Is it as bad? I think. So I have like a weird like perspective on some of this stuff. Hold on, let me have a drink. I think it's like I said, like a lot of things I kind of feel like if it's not like, not that it's not bothering anybody or something like that, but I kind of feel like there's certain things where it's like, if it's not actively happening, it's not that much of a problem kind of thing. I don't know, I'm a weird individual. I think we all know that, but I'm just saying. So don't need it's very strong curiosity about a lot of things to have. Oh yeah. Don't know how I feel after being told. Oh yeah. Oh, I saw that. That light's not quite where I'm putting these. Okay, we'll move these two over just a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's one of those things where it's like, in conversation, it's always a hypothetical. How you'd feel in like reality might be different kind of thing. That's how I kind of like look at this sort of stuff. I'm like, I might feel like more shocked and maybe hurt and stuff if it was actually me in the situation. But if I'm just talking about it as like somebody else in the situation, I feel removed from it. Therefore, I don't feel as emotional about the whole thing kind of thing. I need more fucking shelves. I think I've got like, what, 3? Okay, I got 3 up around the place, and I've got these 2, which are the lights. I'm pretty sure I said that we could have any kind of apparel in it. Have we got? We got 57 hats. We're going for that quest. Where are you guys? You're a bit of a distance. I hopefully shouldn't need too many people that can do gunning. Take you 2. I might go for this one. I don't know who can do social. That's a good question. I don't know who in my colony, because everybody's got like basically the same name, can do talking. Have a look at Settler. Settler's not social. Farmer Slaughter, Sheriff. Sheriff maybe? Be nice if you could filter by stats. I mean, sometimes it would help. Like, the thing is, like, in my big colony, I know most everybody's, like, skills. There's only around about, like, 70 odd people I don't 100% know, or the double ups, I'm not 100% sure what they've got. But then, when you have, like, this, where it's a quick game, I don't know everybody, and everybody's kind of got the same name. So it makes it a little bit hard to tell what the fuck their stats are without manually checking. And I realized that, like, if I send somebody and they can't, like, talk, like, my person in this game is mute, so she's not going to be able to talk and shit. I need to be able to find somebody that can. I do think one of the Joshes can, but I also think one of the Joshes died. I'm guessing the chatty Josh died? That's a problem. Usually I end up either clicking through them one by one. Small colony, though. Or it's just using work tab and scrolling down Warden or something. I usually have a look at Warden before I start, but like to make sure that like the person that I want to send is in health and crap, because I usually don't know what like the condition of their health is. But in this case, like I genuinely don't know. like I'll send a couple of muffos and shit. Like we found one ranger is what we want to remember for like talking, but I don't think that they're the strongest one in the group. I will have a look when I get back in, and we want to take the pile of bowler hats ideally. We don't really want the poor ones, but I can sell them later. Apparently all my food in this caravan is going to rot, and I need to have, actually how many were poor quality. There's only 4 poor quality ones. So with 57, we should be able to do the trade and sell them some shit and gift some shit. I've got to find, like, we might end up going back past the colony if everything's good and going and gifting the other group because I want to make them our allies. I was alluding to like the whole friendship is magic shit earlier, and I'm like, yeah, no, we're out here to like make some friends instead of like allies, you know. Let's see, any shit guns, weapons, that one's poor. That one's poor. As long as they can carry this stuff, we'd be right. We did talk about that yesterday. Yeah, I know. I knew that some people get the reference, like yourself and Viking and maybe Andre and stuff might. But yeah, I figured like, it's like if anybody was asking, it's like, why not say like you're out here trying to make allies? Because you're clearly trying to make allies. And I'm like, but friendship is magic. Sorry. I'll leave. It's fine. You guys stay. I'll leave. I might take the ambrosia with me. And yeah, so any opportunity to like drop that sentence, I'll be right. I do want you guys to take like some packaged survival meals. I don't think 50 might be like, oh shit, that's like 100. That's 20 odd days. I kind of don't want them to take the simple meals, and I know we've got the mufflos and shit, but I kind of need like maybe 80. 9 days worth of food will be more than enough to walk around, I think. And it will also feed like the animals a little bit. Not to the best ability, but this will do. Okay, so I want to go up here, and I think we'll have to come back down here to purple to do a trade with them, because I think it's purple we also want. We're really close. If I can gift, or they're going to need a lot of gift. We'll see. We will see. I will go up there and I'll try to do this trade, which should give them a head start. Because it should give me like 30 odd... 43. Okay, we'll get like 43 goodwill from them, and then we'll try to like gift them the rest of the shit, you know? Biggest issue with trying to gain allies is the goodwill always screws me over. What do you mean? Like with the rewards being like having goodwill, or is it like trying to maintain it and stuff? The natural goodwill. Yeah, my question still stands. You mean like trying to maintain it, or the fuck is it? I can't think of what the other one is. Anyway, just let me know. My brain's not awake enough for this shit yet. But because usually I have like transport pods, or early game I would kind of caravan around a lot and trade goods frequently to try to keep that up. Yeah, because the bracket could be between -50 and +50. Okay, back down if higher. I mean, a Sora currently is sitting around like most of them are probably 80% or higher. Because on a Sora I've got all 4, right? I've got 4 allies and 2 like perpetual hostiles and stuff, right? This one, I really only want to get these 2 if I can. Like, I'm not going to be able to call for help from them, but I could from them, and they may willingly send their troops during the event kind of thing, maybe. We'll see. I have had before, I've had the, what are these called? The Gentle Tribe and stuff. I've had them send, like, the people, large groups of people and stuff, just not this game yet. You know, so we'll see. If they can send me allies later on, that would be pretty cool. Also, I have some of these rooms built now, which I can do proper fucking stuff with these things, maybe. I could move them into here, the table into here, and I could move production rooms. What do we want to make? Oh, we could make a high research bench. Hang on a ticket. I can't fit that in there. Maybe it's a 5. 1, 2, 3. It's not gonna sit centered. I could spin it upside down, but hold on. Calm down. I'm murmuring, and there's like the muffalo are also making like random cow noises in the background. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I don't think that that's even. It might be. I don't feel like it is. No, hold on. Move up by 1. No, it is even. Okay, no. It's just not damn centered. Okay. I can't move those fuckers over. Yeah, it was one of those like awkward moments where like they're making like, you know, cow noises in the background. It's not weird at all, you know. I'll plonk that there and we'll shove a second one up in here, which means that this floor now needs to be it needs to be research tile. And there we go. Now, what else we got to do? There's like multi-analyzers and shit that do crap. I just don't know what they do. We'll shove that in there. That will give us 2 of those benches, which I know that these will probably let us make things because we're gonna need advanced components like the fucking wind at some point. And I also need to make some fucking solar and shit too, probably. Have I researched solar? I have not. Have I researched turrets? I have not. I have got fucking EMPs and shit. So actually analyzer is required for high research. Just have it in a room. I could probably like squeak that in here, maybe.